All right, the next question is, Fritz, how do you enhance the suggestibility in your hypnosis sessions for quicker results? This is a great question, and let's look at the principle, what the point of a suggestibility is, right? We were taught that we need to prove to our clients that they are suggestible, therefore we can give them the suggestions and they can open up to us and give us all the clues as to help them with the root of the problem. So that is really the point of suggestibility, right? And there are many ways we can do this. So the lemon test is one of them, when you ask the client to visualize or take a bite of the lemon and feel the juices inside their mouth appear. That can work. But really, if you take a look at the big picture context of what is happening, what the hell does a lemon have to do with someone dealing with chronic back pain for the past 2 decades? Nothing. So when we keep on looking for the next better suggestibility test, maybe you've had a resistant client, maybe you have the impression that maybe a client just needs to go deeper to be able to get the results, which is not true, by the way, and not really your fault because you were taught this way in traditional hypnosis, which it really just blows my mind how inaccurate it is and how much deeper we can help our clients if we instead do this. So, although it's not your fault that you have been taught this and you want quicker client results, it is also your responsibility to grow and be better, right? And this is how you get better at suggesting to your clients that the process is working. You can simply just be the type of person who is there for your client therapeutically. And no, not the hand holding type that I'm going to give you positive suggestions and we're just going to dance around unicorns and rainbows and leprechauns. Not that kind of shit. You become the type of therapist or coach that actually helps your client get results. And guess what? You're probably going to be the bad guy sometimes in your session and being okay with that. So, how do you help your clients be suggestible and open to these results? Well, simply by just asking questions. When you ask your clients questions, what happens? They find the answer, right? Like if I were to just be like, what's the weather like where you are? Who was your childhood best friend? What's your favorite breed of dog? Whatever it is, or what's your favorite breed of cat if you're a cat person? Immediately, your mind is searching for that answer and has probably searched for the answer and have given you the answers to those questions already. It's an automatic response. The brain is a search machine, right? It is a goal seeking mechanism. When you ask a question, your mind will find the answer to that question. It is a problem solving machine. And so you don't need to suggest to a client that they are suggestible. You don't need to suggest to your client that their mind is brilliant. It just retrieved all that information in nanoseconds for some people, right? What's your favorite color? What color is your natural hair color, right? Where were you born? These are questions that get to unconscious information. It can be as simple as that. And when your client answers your questions in your sessions and they are having the breakthroughs, they're having new insights within a few minutes of your session, you don't need a suggestibility test because they are convinced already because they are having the breakthroughs. So instead of looking for the next suggestibility test for your clients to help convince themselves that their mind is brilliant, they don't care. They just want their problem to be solved. And how can you help your clients have quicker results? By getting better at asking questions. And this is exactly why the NeuroSync hypnotic questioning course is all about improving your questioning skills, because the quality of your transformations is very much directed by your ability to ask questions. And so when you're able to do this, then everything changes. Looking for the best adjustability, looking for a different technique is just going over and over and over about the symptom that in the long run does not have anything to do with the actual presenting problem. I don't care if your clients can do this with their hands and pretend that there's magnets, but can you convince the unconscious mind to let go of whatever it is that it's holding onto that is keeping the client in pain, in pain. Their body is literally holding on to pain, back pain for 20 years. For what reason? It's not because of doing this, it's because there is something unconsciously, and you don't get to that via adjustability or inductions or relaxations. You get to it through investigating your client's issues and directly accessing their unconscious mind through unconscious information, through questioning and questioning the unconscious and saying, hey, what the hell is happening? Why are you keeping this client in pain for 20 years, like back pain, even though they've tried everything, right? There is a reason the problem still exists, and it's not going to be, it's not going to manifest through thinking about lemons. That's just that sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous to me. So do yourself a favor, stop wasting time on this, and instead invest in learning how to ask better questions. You are going to thank yourself, and your clients are going to thank you as well. Let's make a massive impact together, one question at a time.